guys, so today we are going to be making some lasagna roll-ups. I have all of the ingredients here. Here we just have some mild Italian sausage, some ground beef. We have some all-purpose seasoning, salt, pepper, some Italian seasoning, some onion powder. I ran out of garlic powder, but I would normally use that too. I have our lasagna noodles here. I have our marinara or our tomato sauce here. I have some blend of cheese here. I have some mozzarella for the top. I also have some garlic. I have an onion, and then I have some ricotta and 1 egg, and that's all you're gonna need for this recipe. Let's go ahead and jump right in. First things first, we're just gonna cook our noodles. We're gonna cook them according to the box directions, and then we're gonna go on to the next step. So while our noodles are cooking, we're just gonna go ahead and prepare our ricotta mixture. I just have part skim milk ricotta here, 15 ounce. I'm just gonna open this and plop this into the bowl. Then we're gonna take our egg and crack it in there. And then we're just gonna give this a good mix. We're gonna add a little bit of sprinkling of salt. Some pepper. Some all-purpose seasoning, an Italian seasoning, and I would normally use fresh parsley for this, but I forgot to get it when I was at the store, so Italian parsley or herb de Provence is going to work just as good. And I will have all the measurements for the seasonings down below. Next, we're gonna add this blend of cheese in here. It's just a blend of Parmesan, Asiago Fontina, and Mauro Provolone cheeses. And just gonna give that another good mix. And that is it for the ricotta mixture. We're just gonna set this aside and go back to our noodles and take those out of the water. And a little tip for when you're rinsing your lasagna noodles off, you wanna make sure you rinse them in cold water so it can stop the cooking process. And so when we're ready to roll them up, they're not hot and too hot to touch with your hands. Now we're gonna move over to cooking our meat and making our sauce. So next we're going to add our half a small onion and 1 teaspoon of garlic. And we're just going to saute this until we can smell the garlic. For this recipe, we're only going to be using 1 pound of meat. So I'm just going to use half this mild Italian sausage here and half of our ground beef. We're just going to cook this until it's nice and brown, and then we're going to start building our sauce. I'm going to add about 1/4 a teaspoon of herbes de Provence, salt, and pepper. Our meat is brown, we're just going to go ahead and add each one of our sauces. To the sauce, I'm going to be adding about 1/4 a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, of herbe de Provence, salt, pepper, and the onion powder. We're just going to let this cook for about 5 minutes, and once this is done, we're going to bring it back over to the table and start rolling up our lasagna rolls. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to place our lasagna sheet on a nice flat surface. We're going to take our ricotta mixture. We're just going to spread this evenly. Then we're simply going to take some of our sauce. gonna cover this up with foil and we're gonna put it into the oven for 30 minutes covered, and then we're gonna uncover it and cook it for 10 minutes so it can get nice and golden brown on top. And here are our lasagna roll-ups fresh out of the oven. I'm gonna let these sit for about 10 minutes just so everything can cool down a tad bit, and then we're gonna adjust up our plate and look at the final product. And here is our finished product. I just paired mine with a little side salad, and I cannot wait to dig into these. These look so good. It was so fast and easy to make these. Go ahead and comment down below if you guys make these. I'd love to know how they turned out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.